You are.
Here I am.
Hey guys,
Where am I?
you're here.
I'm confused.
So we are talking about the X-Files.
X-Files.
Yeah.
My Struggle 3.
Yeah. This struggle. Okay, I didn't. Guys, this is not okay.
I need a drink.
This is not okay.
Thank you, Claudia, for the blueberry beer from Boston.
Okay. I'm telling myself right now that this is a lie, and he's telling a lie. Like, it's not true.
Someone's calling me. I'm going to ignore it for now.
I think it's a lie. I think that it's a lie because it's just too icky for it to be real.
Maybe this is the dream.
It's really, really icky. Like, he's yeah.
Maybe this is why he's always smoking.
Like
some people only smoke when they're drinking and after sex.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with my life either. It's bad enough to make Mulder, not the father. There's going to be spoilers on this, guy, so if you don't want to be spoiled, don't pay attention.
See, this sounds like the Harvey Weinstein
I thought the episode was really good. I was taking notes, and I'm like,
Deadass Mulder.
This is going to be a good.
Punching bag Scully.
Julia needs an Oscar.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord. I thought for sure, they wouldn't do this because they've been hinting that, the paternity of William, might not be Mulder's kid. This was the worst possible outcome. This was the worst possible.
Worst?
The worst. Like, he's basically spawned, like, demon spawn. Like, so Mulder is his brother?
Well, it could have been like Ray. It could have been like Ray from Last Jedi. Like, your parents are nobody. That's why you're struggling.
It was great until we were dropped this horrible bomb.
We saw it coming.
It was chemical warfare.
Before he said it, I tweeted, no.
It was great.
After he said, I went, no!
Okay. Hey, well, no. We're not going to do this. Because you're going to be really close to me, and I'm not selling your birds.
I'm sorry. I'm having a moment.
Oh, please. Go over that. You know what? Can't do that.
I'm stress burping.
This is not okay.
Stress burping.
This is not okay. None of this is okay. And Mulder spent almost the whole episode in the car driving.
Hey, how about that Barbara Hershey performance? That was...
So we have Evil Team 1 and Evil Team 2. They're both evil teams, right?
Mulder's stuck in the middle.
Mulder in the middle. And we're actually going to change the name of the series to Everybody Loves Scully.
Everybody loves Scully.
Everybody loves Scully.
Skinner's
in love with Scully.
But it's like
Mulder's
the tragedy version.
Scully. Smokey Man's in love with Scully. Like Reyes is in love with Scully. Everyone's in love with Scully.
I'd do it all for you, Scully.
This is a shitty thing to do to Mulder and to Scully. Like,
fuck them. What about us?
Like, yeah, I really hope that this is just a lie. I hope it's a lie.
Longest pregnancy ever.
Pregnancy ever.
What's those CSM genes?
It's true. It doesn't quite add up, but then the continuity has never been their strong suit.
Yeah.
So, like, I took notes and I can't even, like, read what my... the whole
alien DNA extends the maternity.
It's a Ray thing, right? Like, they're lying. Like, he told Skinner a lie. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he told Skinner a lie. I'm just going to say that it's a lie.
It could be a lie just to get Skinner to do his bidding. But how does that get Skinner to do his bidding, though? Like, oh, you're the father, so I guess I'll help you. I'll say, you're the father, so I guess I'll help you.
What I don't get is why CC keeps saying, including in the last interview, he doesn't listen to fans. Or maybe he listens to fans, and then he goes off and does his own thing. Because this is the worst thing. This is the worst possible thing to do to fans.
They did cram a lot into this hour.
They did cram a lot.
It was a very fast-paced car chase.
I thought it was great. It was very fast-paced, and we're thinking, there's all these connections to William. There's car chases. There's some action. Yeah, Skinner kicked some ass. And then
it became The Following, and they cut his throat.
Yes, yeah, Mulder did a good, throat cut thing.
Like, oh my God, who just cut it? That was Mulder? Oh
yeah, he got him. And, there was a cute little shippy moment with the knee touch.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. So, but they did say he had a soft spot for...
But that didn't last long.
A weakness for
That's kind of like a jerk around. Hey, look, Mulder and Scully are falling for each other. Except he's not the father.
Okay, what I don't understand, if this boy is his weakness, is it because he's like a superhuman? Or is it because he's his son? Obviously, he doesn't care about his other two kids. Like, he doesn't care about, Spender, and he doesn't care about Mulder.
Well, it makes sense if it's actually his son that it is his weakness. The way Mulder may have been his weakness in the past, or Jeffrey may have been his weakness in the past. And they both have, been disowned, both ways.
Oh, because Skinner cares so much for Scully, I think he'd do anything to protect her in some way. I think Cancer Man did like Kylo, say whatever you need to do to make her the person mad. So Chris Carter had, I hope they fix this. We're going to go through the whole season thinking this. I hope it's like...
Wait, who's Grandpa?
Debunked. Like... I know where they crammed it into. Ouch. Okay, so I'm just wondering, like, where is? Are we gonna go the whole season thinking this? What if Breakfast Can Wait, Care Bear? What if Smoking Man was misled? Misled by who?
Smoking Man is misled that he's the father?
Smoking Man. How would he? But if he impregnated her with like superhuman stuff, wait a minute. But Mulder had superhuman DNA, which is why William was the way he was.
Or he's the way he is because CSM had the same.
No, CSM operated on his brain.
Yeah.
And made him do stuff.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm stressing.
Walt had a hard time. I screamed.
I was like in love with this. I still love this episode. I really had a good time tonight. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to watch it like 3 more times tonight.
Was there Obama in the first few minutes? I don't know. There is a clip of that. If you go to that.
They showed Obama real quick.
It's so funny. I was like, I wonder if Barron Trump realized that he was going to be in the X-Files.
See, I was expecting that they would have a quick clip of like Nixon and CSM and Forrest Gump.
Oh, Forrest Gump.
Like they did the same thing. Like they inserted him in. So
I felt sorry for the alien too. I felt so stressed out, and the alien looked very human. Like the way he was breathing, and like we kind of looked like the bad guys. We
pretty much are.
Yeah.
The alien said, "Screw these people."
He's like, "I don't want your planet."
I'm like, all right, man, this is not worth our trouble. And they've already wasted all the resources, and they're about to blow each other up with nuclear bombs over some stupid little country.
Yeah, they're like, we're out of here.
North Korea. Hell with this. I think, they were ready for a global takeover until, oh crap, Trump's president.
It's just another version of Gibson. Yeah, it's possible. Did Gibson, though, didn't have the powers William did. Like, William could, like, make things move. And, Gibson could just, like, read minds. So
well, maybe it's like X-Men, like mutants, like it manifests itself in different ways.
They said we've compared it to X-Men and like William being a mutant.
And the Founders mutation
kind of fits into that mutant
thing. Founders mutation, they had their own little thing going on. Maybe they had a similar thing going on. Unless that was all a dream too, and that means nothing. So that's the big question. Where does Scully's dream start? At what point?
You only have one beer, right?
Barely. What point?
You sound drunk already.
No, this is me just stressed out. I'm tired. I'm stressed out. I'm emotionally spent.
How happy it was, how happy we are, like finally Mulder saying, my son, my son, my son, and he's so passionate.
My boy!
And then Chris Carter just came along and was like,
that's my boy! La
la la la la la la. Like, just kidding.
I've said it 100 times before.
Smoking Man.
Chris Carter loves to screw with the fans.
He likes to give us something.
His entire purpose for being is to screw the fans.
Mulder and Scully, they're together, living in a house on a boat. Season 10 comes around. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Smoking Man blew up. Just kidding. Hello.
Hey, Kelly. So
it was better than I expected. Actually, it was very fast paced because like the reviews I'm saying that it was the episode was kind of all over the place, which it was. But I like it being all over the place.
Mulder get that car? Like,
Hey, he just was like, he's having a midlife crisis and got a Mustang.
Or is that like, that's who decided to sponsor the episode? So
yeah,
let's put that
that's
in.
What it was.
Yeah, it was definitely a product placement.
Destroy the world.
But,
you know, it's so funny. I was like making that whole video earlier, and I didn't post it up yet because I wasn't done editing it.
Did you warn people like there are spoilers in this?
Yeah. There are spoilers.
Oh, Kelly. Oh, if you haven't seen it yet, if you haven't seen the episode yet, you should not be watching this right now.
This is 100% spoiler.
This is reaction video. We just watched season 11, episode 1, My Struggle 3.
I want Scully and Mulder to have a sex scene. Chris Carter, nah, fans, they're separated. Honestly, I just want to see them on screen working together. So I'm glad they were together for.
They held hands.
Some of the episode, as opposed to the last episode, season 10, they were apart the whole time. And what's up with Miller and Einstein? They're sketchy. They did something. Did they hit her car?
Yeah, I question what's up. Like, what they were just conveniently there.
Yeah. And they put her back in the hospital, and the way they like walked away. They were looking very sketchy. Some
menacing guy going into Scully's room. Let's let it happen.
Smoking Man. What you just said. You have to watch the episode till the very end. But they pretty much. When he started to hint to it, I was like, nah, he's not gonna do it. When he said it out loud, I was like, ew.
Autumn, Sarah.
I really feel disgusting. Both. Like I can't have enough. I can't wipe the ick off.
And this is not me making a joke. This is, I think, 100% playing into #MeToo on purpose, and playing on that. You know, it's like the horror story of this year in real life. It's like a horror story. 2:17 a.m. Holy crap! Where are you again, Sarah? London. Oh, you're London, right? 5 hours. So, yada yada yada. It's not that. Pardon me.
It's gross. It's just gross. It's absolutely gross. Not that, but the whole.
Well, I say the whole thing. It's like this is not news to women, but the fact that it is such a public thing, and how many people are coming out, and how many celebrities and politicians.
I don't think they had that really in mind when they were doing this. I just think he just wanted to screw around with everyone. And
yeah, well, maybe it's just one of those things. Real life is making the story that much more funky.
Maybe.
You know, I want to say scary, but it's more funky than scary. And
it just hit me. Hold on. It just hit me that maybe the reason GA decided to quit after season, she got sick of all the twists and turns. She's like, oh,
literally got seasick from the twists and turns.
That's my baby daddy. Forget you. Mulder is not the baby daddy. You know, and to like do this now, 17 years later, like that's just like, why would he do that? I really don't want to think Chris Carter is evil, but now I don't know. I'm starting to
I don't think Reyes is Krychek. Reyes, I think, is more of a pawn than a player right now. I think, you know what I mean? Krychek was a pawn that tried to be a player, and I don't think Reyes right now is trying to be a player. I think on a level just trying to survive, and she has chosen a side just to choose a side. I don't think she is so impassioned by any one thing. She's not looking for power.
I just like the move Skinner pulled on her, because I was like, damn, you go Skinner.
Yeah, nobody gets the drop on Skin Man.
No. I don't know. They've kind of assassinated her character, and I'm hoping that she redeem herself, but if this is the only episode she's in, and then she's not in anything until the end, and then they cannot end on a cliffhanger.
Hope they didn't impregnate Reyes?
No. They
question,
they don't care enough about her to screw
How
her.
many children are out there from this guy? Because Mulder, you know, and William now, and Jeffrey, those are three we know about.
I don't believe him.
Maybe Reyes is actually his daughter.
Yeah, he does look healthier now. Now, Chris Carter said something about on the Reddit AMA. He said that
his access to science.
The Smoking Man has access to science that will help his skin heal from taking a missile to the face. Not in those words, but
John.
I can't. I don't even want to go online because I'm afraid to look at Twitter because people are gonna. Yeah.
Oh, John Doggett.
Oh, John Doggett.
If Reyes is pregnant, yeah. Are we gonna get Doggett this season?
I would like to see, you know, if Mulder and Scully are in hospital beds, if it takes a hospital to put them together on screen, so be it. At least they're not separated the whole episode. But then again, Mulder was going off most of the time to do his own thing. They brought them together a little bit, but...
Well, technically, William is Mulder's half-brother. CSM is both their father.
That's what I'm saying. They're brothers. Ew.
As Cena said, William isn't Mulder's brother, guys, but
Ew.
Technically, they're half-brothers.
And they're all Bushes.
Oh, you're in Germany. William is. Are you saying he is or isn't? Ist. Like if you put the N in there, it isn't Mulder's brother.
Maybe this is actually her dream, and what's happening in the plague is reality. Because I feel like the plague is better than this.
Yeah.
I liked what happened at the end of season 10 better than this scenario because this is really gross and icky. It's icky.
Or somehow she went back in time and knows something, or maybe.
I can't believe they did this because
that.
It's weird.
It did happen. And somehow the alien vision threw her back in time. So
Mulder sleeping with his brother's mother. Well, not now because they're broken up, but they did sleep together at some point and they went on a boat.
Well, it still doesn't do anything for genetics. It wouldn't be the first time a woman ends up sleeping with both the mother, the father, and the son.
Yeah, that was a German oopsie.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
I'm grossed out.
Or just a typo.
First I screamed and then I laughed because I thought that Mulder walked in on Steve Bannon.
No, well, if you look at my tweets, the
that
first
guy
tweet
reminds me of the first Elder.
He is the first Elder.
He's basically the first Elder.
Maybe he's the first Elder's younger brother.
Like similar mannerisms, but I was like, I thought the Syndicate blew up. So where the hell?
Well, a lot of them did, but some of them may have not. Maybe didn't go all the way, and there's no way that everybody disappeared. Like every rich, powerful guy that knows what's going on, And all the people from the movie they couldn't hire for the TV show weren't blown up.
Now that you're over the initial shock, you think it's, I don't think. But why screw with us like this? Why even hint to this? Shouldn't even hint to this. It's so icky. And I haven't stop.
Sorry.
I haven't read the audiobooks. Or I haven't read audiobooks. I haven't listened to the audiobooks. That ending was absolutely terrible. I'm glad I was home alone. I liked the episode up until that point.
Because Charnette was home alone.
Oh. Also, where's the dude that had the live stream on the web that had a crush on Scully? I forgot the name, but we haven't heard of him yet.
Ted?
Oh, Tad. Joel McHale? Yeah.
Was that a dream?
He's not going to come in until he comes in the last episode, I think.
So I think that was all a dream. Like she knows of him from the
pilot.
She's probably no. She's seen his thing online, so the whole thing was a dream. But she doesn't actually know him, but she has a crush on him secretly because she watches him online. It's all fan theory, means nothing.
No, because he was in the very first episode of season 10.
Yeah, but when does the dream reset? How far back?
Cute. He's actually adorable. I met him in person when
Joel's great, very funny too.
The premiere party, and I went up to him and he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey," and he's like, "Do you want a picture?" Like he just offered me.
He said he wanted a pillow, and I stole him a pillow, but I stole like a regular pillow, not an X-Files pillow.
He's so tall.
Yeah, I said, "Oh, here's a pillow."
That's why I wanted
an X-Files pillow.
Chris Carter is the devil.
Yeah, well, we met Chris Carter at this premiere party.
Chris Carter was also very sweet.
And we asked that question to Chris Carter, and he's very sweet. He's very sweet, but you could tell he is totally in love with screwing the fans.
He trolled us because he told us there was some shippy moment in episode 3, and the shippy moment ended up being between Scully and the Were-Lizard.
Lena. Yeah, I was on edge. I was kind of moist. It's cold here, so I wasn't sweating.
He was like, "Oh, you're so sweet
clammy
and so nice," all smiling. He's like, "Oh, do you want a picture?" I was like, "Yeah." So I got a picture, and I'm all happy thinking he's like this really nice, cool guy. And then I get to episode 3, the Were-Lizard, and I see Scully making out with a Were-Lizard. I mean, she didn't really make out with him. It was like a fantasy.
We need to address this, Federico.
Yes.
The second tagline, and they kind of slipped it in there.
I want to lie.
I want to lie. Maybe this entire episode was Chris Carter saying, he's
the Pinocchio. Maybe I want to lie. Maybe it was a lie.
It was all a lie.
Well, what's the truth? Because if Scully's having a premonition okay, I have to say, when the episode started, we're all saying what everyone predicted, that what we saw at the end of season 10 was a dream sequence.
Sure,
of course
right.
It was.
Definitely it was a step
up from last season, but
Very
I thought
well
it's
produced.
a writer's. But the beginning too was kind of a writer's cop out to say, well, that was kind of a dream or a premonition. Like, you left us a cliffhanger of Mulder dying.
Well, they never said it was a dream. That was us saying, it was all a dream.
It is, because it's a premonition she's having. It didn't really happen.
Premonition? Well, it's not 100% sure. That's one way to rationalize it. Like I said, it could be a time-bending thing. Like, somehow she went back in time, and maybe that's why she's passing out. What was her original reason for being in the hospital? They found her hurt, and they're bringing her to the hospital. Like, how far back does that go?
Yeah, at what point? It went in some point during the end of the season 10 finale.
Or I think it goes back farther.
It's lazy writing, a little bit of a cop out to say, well, that didn't really happen. That's all premonition.
But they're not saying that.
No, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
That's one possibility.
No, that's what she said. Unless that's an alternate reality.
That's not what she said.
Maybe that's the parallel universe.
She said, I know what's going to happen. William's telling me, but
yeah, because that's a premonition when you.
But did it happen and she went back in time, or is it all a premonition?
It's a premonition.
And how much of it was a premonition? Just the last episode, or the entire season?
It's a Bob Newhart type thing.
The entire last 10 years? Like, we could explain away 2008.
Like you're gonna peek there.
Maybe 2008 was a dream too.
Yeah.
2008 was a dream. We don't have to admit that was real.
That was much better than this, because at least like they had kind of a happy ending. Like what Scully needs to put a hypno to remember stuff. Yeah. They said it was a vision.
Did they?
They said she had a seizure and a vision.
But going back in time could give you a seizure.
I don't think she
it would
went
freak
back
you
in
out
time.
mentally.
I think whatever happened obviously hasn't happened.
Like, that thing could have really happened, that alien thing coming down.
What hasn't happened yet, possibly happened yet, because we haven't seen it happen yet. So if it went back in time, then everyone there would remember. So that doesn't make sense. She's having either.
No, she went back in time. No one would remember any of it. She's the only one who remembers it.
All over me.
They sent her back to fix it and save it. That's why we have to save Scully. Scully is the key.
CGB is a liar. Mm-hmm. I hope it's a lie. Suspicious because the doctor and the Mustang. You think the doctor's suspicious and are sketchy too?
Was that doctor in season 10?
And
she looked familiar, or just from other shows?
What episode did? Well, the vision happened. All this started happening during the season finale of season 10. At some point during the season finale, it became a vision instead of reality, and we were just seeing.
We should go back and watch My Struggle too.
Yeah, well, I meant to watch it before. I know a bunch of people did, but I meant to watch it.
No, I think we should go watch it now, knowing what we know now, and we got like.
Now it's quantum.
Like, is there one point where she trips into a wall and bumps her head?
Yeah, there is.
There is.
Yeah, because somebody who watched it recently, I think, like one of the other people I was talking to, said that they watched it, and at some point she got some type of accident, right? I gotta go back. I've seen it a few times, but I can't pinpoint. She made it sound like she knew about the vision. The doctor. Is my stream not freezing?
Well, no, we're just a few seconds behind.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know. I gotta do a write-up of what I think. Yeah, I'm curious. I need to know what you need to know. What you think, Charnette?
If it's a lie or not, it's not a nice thing to do to fans, and like, it's not a nice lie to play with, because we already played with the Who's the Daddy, and we went back and forth with this through season 8.
I like what Autumn's saying. So, My Struggle 4, according to Chris Carter on Reddit, could be like a parallel to My Struggle 2.
Yeah, it's possible. Of what we see in the My Struggle 2 is the last episode of the season, will end on. I don't know. Oh, I'm such a nervous. I'm so mad. But you know what? I kind of like my expectation. I went in with low expectation. So it was an episode of Maury. I know, right? And wouldn't Scully have had him DNA tested? Like, because there. It was,
yeah, but
She would have had him.
The paternal strain would have been close enough that maybe they wouldn't question it.
This is why William doesn't look like, why he has black hair. He doesn't even have blue eyes. No. Can we talk about how Mulder just could have pulled the guy off the scope instead of cutting his throat?
Yeah, I thought that was intense.
They wanted they wanted some badassery. So
yeah.
They wanted Abby just finished watching. Does CSM have brown eyes? I don't know. I thought he had lighter eyes.
He was Canadian.
Yeah, he's Canadian eyes. Mulder has black hair. Black hair is dominant, but it's not. It's like
it's dark brown.
Yeah, but if you look at your baby shirt, he had blonde hair when he was a kid. Your David baby shirt.
David did. Doesn't mean Mulder did.
Well, they're the same meat suit.
They are not the same person. We need to separate reality from reality.
Yeah, you're still in shock because Scully almost being choked to death. Yeah, that was scary. And when they put the pillow over her head and almost suffocated her. Did the David voiceover? Yeah, that was very film noir.
It was Maltese Falcon.
He's like driving, and he's like, yeah. So.
It was a private eye monologue trope.
I was just waiting for him to say, of all the Federal Bureau of Investigation offices, she had to walk into mine. I guess there's only one. Never mind. Of all the FBI basement offices for the most unwanted, she had to walk into mine.
So Mulder's half Humphrey Bogart and half Vin Diesel this episode.
Mulder's voiceover.
Too Fast, Too Furious, cutting throats.
Fast and Furious. Well, it wasn't like jumping on cars and riding boats and like riding.
Mitch.
What?
Let's hear it from Mitch this episode.
Mitch.
It was a much more ensemble show.
I really liked the very beginning with the Mulder and Mitch interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first few minutes was a lot of Mulder and Mitch going back, like Mulder and Skinner, and I really missed that before. We don't see a lot of Skinner last season.
Gustav, if you haven't seen it in the morning, we're talking all about it. If you haven't seen it, it was freaking amazing. But
the ending was a doozy, to say the least.
It was bad.
It was, you turn your back and Chris Carter's mind would be like the Phantom, like Disneyland for kids. I know I like to visit and all the rides there.
I mean, it wasn't quite Han Solo in Force Awakens, but
that I'll be okay with even hinting at this. He's really out of touch, and I'm not saying he's a bad guy. With his fans, with the Phantom. So.
Well, that's new.
And that's nothing new.
Cheapy trick.
Yeah, more dialogue, less car scenes. There's a lot of Mulder in the car.
There's a lot of monologuing in this episode.
And then I cheered when Mulder went and hit his car behind in that little ramp. And then the guy went by him, and I was like, yeah, Mulder. Lost the guy.
Badass.
Now, want the episode with CSM Scully way before the pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make... Yeah, it's Anami, I think. Is that the name of the episode? Where...
well, there was always... okay, she's in bed and he's clearly
we knew that
changed her.
We were very grossed out when he changed her.
So he was a little younger then, but he was still, 20, 25 years older?
Oh, the sponsorship product. Yeah, but they didn't need it in the car the whole time. Oh.
Well, they made some money on that car chase.
Fox is Ford and Fox, I think it's a big...
It's always Ford, yeah. Ford SUVs.
Remember all the American Idol guys used to get like Ford cars for free. It must be nice. How did the guy not realize Mulder was then...
Someone keep trying to call me. Let me just double check it's not an emergency. Hello?
I don't know. And then he showed up. So who was the guy that went to try and kill Scully? Because he wasn't sent by Smoking Man. And why doesn't CGB Smoking Man understand, why doesn't he care about Mulder living or dying? You can't believe Mulder drives a Mustang.
How many people would you expect?
He must have a blue pill ready in his blazer all the time.
All right.
So there were two offers. There was an offer for Mulder, and then there was an offer for, was she impregnated by the chip? I don't know, but they had that disc that he gave her, and then they took it back. Yeah, see, he didn't rape Scully. He impregnated her. And you know what? I was just defending him about the rape stuff in Postmodern Prometheus and Small Potatoes, saying, you know, this was a decade, like 2 decades ago. So it was like, oh wait, he's loud. Hold on 1 second. I can't talk over Walt's voice. I was saying, you know, like, okay, it's not okay to make comedy. It's never okay to make comedy episodes with like a rape of, you know, Small Potatoes and Postmodern Prometheus. But it was also 2 decades ago, so back then we weren't as woke as we are today about rape culture. So you got to take into account this is 2 decades ago when they were doing that. It doesn't excuse it, but you have to understand that's what it, you know, takes and take that into account now than we were 2 months ago. So, but to have this happen now, there's no excuse for it. Like, come on. And even if he's lying, it's still not a good thing. Yeah, I don't think he raped her. Like, I don't know if there was sexual assault, because they were unclear about that. But I think maybe he injected her or did some type of operation or something. I don't know. It's whatever it is, it's definitely a violation, and it's gross. So, he said that CSM is not the father. He just created William scientifically. So there's a chance that it's still Mulder's son. I hope so. Okay. Mulder is William's father. Watch. I hope so. I still don't like I just don't like hinting that he's not. I don't like being toyed with or twist using that at this point of the game, using this 17 years later to try and... I think so too. I think it's Mulder's son. I really do. It's just the idea is still, it still makes us, when they showed the flashback and they showed, you know, Ed and waking up, it's just an ick, no. What about the whole Scully being abducted and impregnated by aliens? And then the first 2 episodes he's in, where she finds out about water chlorine thing. What is the truth anymore? I don't know if Chris Carter keeps, I think he doesn't keep like a script Bible, so he might not know. There's a lot of things that have we never got answers to. So, yeah, exactly. It's still medical abuse and another form of rape. Exactly. It's still a violation, and it's still icky, and I don't agree. I don't like it. He's trying to mislead us, but it's still an icky thing to mislead us about. We need a timeline. The timeline is off for sure. Yeah, we're not quite sure what's happening, other than I believe all of that, what we saw, the season 10, you know, cliffhanger, Mulder dying on the bridge, the pandemic, it is a premonition. It wasn't happening when we saw it. So they decided to say, oh, it wasn't happening. Just kidding. It might be happening, and it's going to happen if, you know, if Mulder doesn't find William. It was hinted, yeah, it was hinted that he said he was a father. I hope they gave Smoking in the wrong science, but I also hope M&S will be a part for season 10. So go on Twitter. Chris Carter's defending himself. Really? What is he doing? What's happening on Twitter right now? He got like completely obliterated, completely on Reddit, and it was really, people got mean, and I thought it was a little bit. I thought people were mean, and I understand people's frustration with the show and being offended about, you know, whatever issues we have with not having enough female presence on the show as far as like directing and Scully not getting a desk. I don't give a shit about that. Like, they're field agents. What, they don't even need desks in the first place. And he created Scully, who's one of the most iconic female strong characters, and he did it at a time when they didn't have characters like that on TV. So you can't really say, oh, well, he's just a misogynist. But yeah, they were rude. So I wouldn't call him that. I wouldn't go that far, because you have to understand he did create, and he's made Scully a lot stronger than Mulder in many, many situations. Like, she's saved his ass, and she's been stronger physically, emotionally at times, and more intellectually stronger than Mulder many, many times. So, I mean, he writes her to be a strong female. So you got to give him that. I just, there's a certain sensitivity when it comes to sexual assault and things like that needs to be dealt with.
I just walked into.
Well, no, the whole, no, I was just saying that violated, it's not something we want to deal with right now, especially in this climate.
Not at all.
So,
the future depends on a rape from 17 years ago?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, we're saying we don't think it, we think it's all a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to believe Chris Carter knows what he's doing.
Was I want to lie was the thing? I want to believe I want to lie?
I've learned to set my very, very low so that when I go in, I'm not disappointed.
I was not disappointed tonight at all.
Colleen is freaking out.
Colleen? Oh, Colleen.
Don't freak out.
Oh, McDonald.
I've been telling people, keep your expectations low, and that way if it's good, you'll be like pleasantly surprised.
Now, think about it. On some level, this is 11th season, and we're still getting some juicy stuff.
So there's an article.
There is that. I mean, this is not
Chris
season
Carter
1, season 2.
Defends his career twist, whatever.
Choices?
Premiere twist. So what is he saying? It's a lie? I need vodka.
Well, they don't show rape.
No, they doesn't rape
But he
her.
puts on gloves and takes her from falling asleep in the car to being in a different outfit in a bed.
Yeah.
So maybe it was artificial insemination.
Well, it was still violated.
It was a body violation either way.
Yeah, it's still a violation. It wasn't. Yeah.
Thank you again, Claudia.
You have wine. Oh, there's my reaction. Ew, 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 ew. So what is this, Chris Carter?
No. IVF? Oop.
No, I'm looking.
In vitro. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, he undressed her. That's a violation.
Or had sex with her cold, passed out body.
Ew, no.
Sorry for that image.
Ew. Chris Carter, you're fired. Wow, people are mad. Wow, people are very, very mad.
I'm surprised people are so shocked.
I didn't think he would actually go through with it. So
A little telegraphed.
they were hinting to it, and I was like, oh no, he wouldn't.
Remember, like over the summer, I said, "What if?"
Yeah.
Or maybe old videos. I said, that episode's always been in my head. Like,
you enjoyed it more than you expected to.
I love the episode. I
liked
think in
it
general it's great. The fact we're talking about it like this,
but it still
it's thought-provoking.
has an ick factor.
Love David.
Oh boy, your boyfriend.
Walt Hubney is freaking real tonight.
I hope it's a lie, because Mulder's son brother would be too weird.
Mm-hmm. So now it's just a story.
He impregnated her with science, but it is gross. It's definitely gross.
Impregnated her with science.
Oh, gross.
So, just goodbye to punk pox. So now it's not a story of like fatherhood. Now it's like sibling rivalry. It's all about Jeffrey and Mulder.
The X-Files creator defends shocking premiere twist.
Uh-oh.
So let's see what he has to say.
This is out tonight? Ew.com. Ew.com.
The X-Files just revealed the biggest and what's likely to be the most controversial twist in the 25-year history, and fans are already having a very strong reaction online. Duh!
More than CSM being Mulder's father.
Oh my gosh.
CSM's everybody's father. I think CSM is Scully's father.
Ew, gross. That means, okay. That means Wednesday night, season 11 from Scully. Absent teenage son is not the product of their on-again, off-again romance. You mean the platonic activity? And instead, the evil cigarette-smoking man abducted Scully long ago, impregnated her with alien-assisted science. Move explains a cryptid and suggestive theme from 2000 season episode Enami. Scully took a road trip with Smoking Man, as we know. And he said, oh yeah, I confess I had a particular affection for you. I assure you my intentions are honorable. Liar. Liar. My affection for you is special after she falls asleep in the car. We remember this, and she made the comment about her being in love with Mulder. Later, she wakes up in the cabin in a silk gown. You drugged me. How the hell did I get out? Yeah, we know all this.
Wait a minute, maybe Chris. Oh, sorry.
The new season premiere concludes with CSM explaining to Walter Skinner that he impregnated Scully to create the first superhuman child. Skinner demands to know who is William's father. He says William is my son. So, in other words, this is a revelation that's been 18 years in the making. Fans online have some strong feelings, with some of them saying, I don't want to believe. Some praising it as a great twist, and many others slamming it. One dubbed perhaps the most infuriating gross plot twist in 10.5 seasons. A collection of responses are below the interview. But here we go. Here's his defense. But first, creator Chris Carter spoke to EW about the twist and how it will serve the show's storyline moving forward. CSM is Big Papa.
Papi.
First, the premiere reveals what we saw in the finale. It was all a vision Scully was having. Did you know that 2 years ago? Yes. Really? I don't think so.
Bullshit.
I am calling bullshit. Where's that bullshit button? If you look at how I staged the scene in Mulder's office, the way I staged the scenes on the bridge with the spacecraft hovering above Scully, you can see that was part of the plan. The camera pushes right.
It was all part of my plan.
Both of the ends of the show. Are you concerned fans will feel like they were denied real resolution on that scenario? You know, it's playing with the story of the characters and the history of the characters. I hope in an interesting way that will be satisfying. This is not satisfying. There's nothing satisfying. I'm watching you be creepy because you're like 30-second delay.
It's called We Were Going to Become the Walking Dead and we decided not to be.
Not necessarily in the immediate future, but will make sense once we get into the season finale. We have to wait until the season finale.
Episodic TV in 2018.
Thanksgiving dinner.
This is not 1993. This is 2018. We need resolution next week. We're not waiting 10 weeks. Back before we find out.
We're going to be in Australia.
No, 10 weeks from now, I think we're back.
We're going to be back.
That's 8 weeks. We're going to miss 6, 7, 8. We're going to be in Australia.
Likewise, back at season 7, did you know at the time what was really going on when CSM drugged Scully? So William, yes, he said he knows the bullshit. I'm calling shenanigans on this.
So in his mind, William was always.
So William's parentage reveal has been part of your plan for the show since 1999. Yes. X-Files never came back. We would never have gotten to explore it.
Bullshit.
This is nice.
I got.
No.
Bullshit.
Stop.
Sorry, I got a terrible cold.
When CSM says he's William's father, is he literally his father to some biological extent, along with the alien DNA? No. He's the figurative father, if he's not the actual father. He didn't rape Scully. He impregnated her with science. Okay, so you were right. That is.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Okay, if you impregnate somebody without their consent, with science, with anything, I mean, it is rape.
It's the original YouTube.
This is what, right? YouTube?
It was a YouTube baby.
Oh, I suspect fans are going to have some strong feelings about Mulder not being the father and Scully being impregnated by CSM while she was drugged. What led you to this move?
You think?
what led him to it adds to the characters in an interesting emotional way. That's one way of putting it. And because the audience is now in on this truth, Mulder and Scully are not. These revelations are huge.
Like Bill Nye's Science. Yeah.
For this show, because they're huge for the characters. Mulder and Scully's life history, both professional, personal, are the heart of the show.
Colleen, we need a Bill Nye Netflix special to explain how this happened.
Chris, I'm glad he did. We were really mean to him in that AMA. I wasn't, but a lot of people were. And I'm not even sorry about it anymore.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm not sorry about it. I'm not even going to post up that video defending him.
CSM closes Pecker's Science.
I impregnated her with my scientific penis.
The game Science.
Gross. Back the storyline moving forward. It does impact it in many ways. It does impact it in a big way. You'll see that the arc of the series, this fact is hovering over them, and everything they do and say to each other is kind of loaded as they're walking in the dark, literally.
That's why CSM plays with this science every night.
He keeps saying it makes for interesting storyline to put the audience in a privileged point of view that could ultimately explode at the end.
I don't feel privileged.
Gillian Anderson has hinted this might be our last season. Blah, 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 blah.
I mean, I don't know why now.
What? Oh, my tweets? Oh, there's a lot of people angry.
Oh, my.
People don't even have any
angry tweets with us?
No, they're mad, cursing out Chris Carter.
Oh, boy.
Chris Carter, I hope you're in a bunker right now.
Chris Carter's like this. He just loves the hate.
Science with a Viagra pill.
Chris Carter's like the original YouTuber, like 10 years, 20 years before YouTube, like,
troll.
I need people to troll me and hate me, so I'm going to do stuff.
Troll.
Yeah.
No, he trolled us.
He trolled us?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying he's the original YouTuber. Like, the YouTubers that do crap just to get trolls so they can get their hit count. Like, millions of people watching just to hate on Chris Carter.
No, we actually like the show and we like the characters created. The problem is he lost, like, his human credential writer, which was Frank Spotnitz.
Oh, now blinded me with science is disgusting.
You have to stop burping.
You blinded me with science. Like, ew, not in the face. CSM.
Discarding.
Sorry, I took that too far.
Oh, this is going to be so much. I just.
Oh. Charnette's got the sweet wine.
The cast, like, are they like thinking this was okay and that fans are going to be okay with this? I just dropped my phone.
Oh. Drop.
Yeah. So this doesn't put our minds at ease. This is true. He basically confirmed that. Yeah, he must have expected this.
CSM science is so powerful. He was able to reconstitute himself.
He has like a really
from his science
lock on his door.
Think about that. You'll see where I'm going with this. It's like you just need a little bit of CS science to reconstitute an entire CSM.
And yet he how's he back from being blown up? His skin burnt off, his eyes burnt off.
The lady appreciates us.
Yeah, she's laughing.
When I do comedy, if one person laughs, I'm okay. If all the rest of the 200 are like, "What the hell is this guy talking about?" Why I get one laugh?
Do I get to tell my kids the birds and the bees is just impregnating folks with science?
Only if you're like all powerful, like dark. What's the deep state government guy?
I feel like David and Jillian might be a little bummed during media appearances. Well, the only media appearance, well, they've done a couple like joint interviews where they were on set, like, because I think like E! News and EW maybe went to visit the set when they were in the middle of filming because they didn't really have time because they finished filming and then it was the holidays. And then the only interview I saw was David's last night. He didn't really talk about the show very much. They showed the clip of the guy that's kind of like the new first elder, and they didn't really. He didn't really talk about that. He talked about Full House again, and The Bachelor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he didn't talk about the show.
And anybody see my tweet? I know 2 or 3 people commented on it. And David, if you're watching, and I know you are, I want to see the Fuller House people do a sketch where it's like a dream sequence, and it's you as you know, Bob Saget's character. I know, right? And then you cut, and then we cut to Uncle Jesse, and that's David too. And then we cut to the other guy, and that's David too. And David's all three characters. All of a sudden, there's a knock at the door. Michelle, and it's David as Michelle. Bob wakes up. Bob Saget wakes. No, this is my treat. And then Bob Saget wakes up and says, "The Aristocrats."
He's on crack. You're on crack.
But this is the sketch I want to produce.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Because you know, I didn't know all this. I haven't heard this story before.
Where we've gotten where?
I'm moving too much, probably.
So I'm
very excited. Oh, you troll.
Okay, let's say they had cast him in the Bob Saget role. Does that mean he would have hosted America's Funniest Home Videos? Can you imagine how much better America's Funniest Home Videos would have been if, like, David had hosted that show?
Hosting is not his forte.
No, his commentary.
The commentary, yeah. And we need but we just need like Mulder style monologues.
He's not a bad host.
This is where the deer runs into the house. I don't know why I made it so grovel. Yeah. The Aristocrats.
I'm mad.
Of course, that's what's his name's thing.
This is not okay. Bob Saget's in that.
Name does this. Paul Reiser, the Aristocats.
The cats.
Yeah, when he messes, he does that joke.
Chris said he wouldn't do another season. Christ. Everyone always writes Christ for Chris, and it's really funny because I keep seeing that.
Yeah, it's on purpose.
Does that mean he could do another episode? Is that season the cliffhanger? I mean, if it's become officially canon that Smoking Man impregnated her with science.
What is CSM actually offering Skinner, by the way? Well, apparently William hasn't been baptized yet, so he wants Skinner to be the godfather. And they're gonna have a baptism, and Skinner will be the godfather and Reyes will be the godmother. And then Walter Skinner.
He said that he had an immunity to this pandemic. Why does Smoky Man want to kill everyone in the world exactly? Do we know why? Did he say why?
I think it's less competition, so he can impregnate more women.
No, seriously, did he say why?
No, he said that basically the world's going to come to an end. We need to get rid of like 90% of the population in order for the world to survive. It's kind of a classic sci-fi crazy guy thing. If we killed 90% of the world, a lot of environmentalists want to do this, or ecology, the eco-terrorist types destroy 90% of humans, that the animals will survive better. Kind of the premise of Zoo a little bit. What is his
motivation? Because he didn't explain it, did he?
It's unclear.
Freaking underdeveloped storyline here. Come on. Also, did anyone notice Monica was almost playing with CSM's head? No. It's like she knew what to say. Oh, I thought you meant physically playing with his head.
No.
Being like, doo-doo-doo, you're my puppet.
I gotta watch it. I think live tweeting, I may have missed a couple things. I'm gonna watch it at least one more time tonight. That's why I said, I didn't take any work for tomorrow because I'm gonna be up all night watching this thing over.
I think Monica drank the Kool-Aid for Smoking Man, and he probably offered her immunity too. So that's why she's on his side.
Well, she said that in season 10 that he came to her.
But that was a dream.
It's unclear how much was a dream. Was that episode 11?
Mm-hmm, that was during the premonition.
So that may have been true then. Maybe right after that is. I have no idea.
And okay, I got grossed out just by saying that. Yeah, drank the Kool-Aid. I got grossed out just by saying when they said that he was in love with her. Like, that's gross. And now I find out that he's the father.
I care for her dearly.
I don't believe any of what Chris said.
I've been saying for years that he loves her.
No.
I have.
Chris loves her.
Chris loves her, yeah.
I don't think when they did that episode, they were planning in 2018 to drop a bomb on January 3rd. Because they cannot see into the future.
Maybe that's why they got rid of William. Maybe there was like a Fox decision, like, we don't want to deal with this. This is
creepy.
This is too much for 1999, 2000, 2001 TV. like they were not. Maybe that's why they got rid of William off the show.
Why Mulder was abducted season 7, and they did. I think they probably already forgot about him being abducted. They might not remember. They didn't write it down in the whole script Bible.
The whole Africa thing where she finds the spaceship.
And CSM has all of Mulder's sperm.
All?
Just like he has all of Scully's eggs. William.
Just made a little cocktail.
All right, it's warm in here, so I'm going to go open that window.
Is it warm?
Yeah.
Don't open the window. Just open the door.
I think it's you. You're like radiating heat.
I'm excited. I'm a little... It's 8 degrees outside.
Yeah, but it's hot.
Like, just turn down the heat.
No, you're like radiating heat.
What? All right, you pay the bill.
Science recipe.
So it's all about test tube babies now. We hope that's the best possible scenario. Is that the series is down to alien test tube babies.
None of it makes sense.
If it's not about that, it's just great.
It still is. Mm. It's gross. Yeah. Like I said, we change it. We make it a sitcom. We call it Everybody Loves Scully.
But we got to beat the crap out of every episode. It's a tragedy.
Yeah.
It's a tragedy called Everybody Loves Scully.
I miss the alien fetuses.
Mm.
Yeah.
That whole season 1 finale was all...
I'm looking at some of these other tweets.
Season 1 finale was all a foreshadowing to this very moment.
Okay. Oh, Dunn and No Brick Duchovny. David, you promised me the dog. Maya said she's very disappointed.
Maybe he was in there, like, somebody was walking him in the background in the park as they were driving by.
What's worse is...
He didn't say it was going to be in the premiere.
What if Brick's the father? That's what it is. It's Brick. Well, remember how I said Frohickey?
Hey, Lisa.
I would have rather had Frohickey. Frohickey or Skinner. I could even accept it with Skinner's child.
That would be weird, though. That'd be a betrayal of trust.
No, but it's still better.
You don't expect trust from CSM.
Listen, that's the worst possible person to make the baby daddy.
Hey, Scully, let's go up to a cabin for no reason at all for the weekend.
No. He wouldn't have done it that way. It would have happened naturally.
It's to save Mulder. No, I'm saying when that whole episode, like I'm trying to remember his reason for saying, "Oh, we got to go on a trip."
It was to cure cancer.
Oh, we got to go on a trip to cure his cancer.
No, to cure cancer. He said that he had the cure for cancer.
Oh.
So she went with him.
The cure for cancer is my science.
My science.
Get up on the pole. What?
Help me.
Too much?
Help me. And we have to sit so close because, and he smells like beer now.
My science will save the world.
Stop.
Blinded by science.
Yeah, to cure all human disease, not just cancer. That's right. It was everything.
Mm.
It was curing everything. And then it was on a disc. It was on a CD. I don't know what gave her the idea that all this was going to be on a CD.
Well, it was actually...
And he threw it away, and he sent her back with a blank CD that didn't have anything on it.
No.
And then Mulder was all, pouty because he left.
It wasn't, on the CD. It was on the CD. Like, his seed was on the CD.
Gross.
And they had to extrapolate the DNA, and they never got that.
Vile. That's vile.
I'm just saying, when you really think about it, you just don't. Yeah, I think late 1990s, they said, we're not ready for this old man thing. It makes more sense with the news going on, yeah.
It's gross. I don't even know what to think. I just know that people are probably very angry. Bless you.
Sorry. It's like, remember the little vial that was just salt water, but turned out to have something on the bottom that was actually the chip?
Yeah.
Right? Same kind of thing. It wasn't the CD. It was what was CD.
That was the chip.
But remember, they could we can't. Oh, it's just salt water, and then they kept. Oh, there's more in here. So it wasn't like they thought the vial.
The science disc.
Yeah. So like the science.
It was actually this.
If they just used a black light.
It was the Smoking Man's diss track.
If they just used a black light, they could have solved the problem of the world
It was like
12 years ago.
Disc. He gave her floppy disk, and it was a diss track.
Yeah, the disc went floppy. His science disc went floppy. See where I'm going here? Because okay. So
yeah, so I also made a little.
He's an old man.
Because they made such a big deal about the desk. I was like, oh, so Scully called Mulder.
Well, she finally gets a desk, and she passes out.
No, well, screaming.
I'm excited.
It wasn't her desk.
Wasn't her desk?
No.
That was her office.
No, she said I'm standing at your desk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, when Maggie died, they killed Maggie. They're doing everything. Like, they're like, what could we possibly do to make everyone upset?
Well, it is a drama.
Yeah, but
except when Darren isn't directing.
I mean,
but it is a drama, right? So they have to be dramatic. They gotta push the limits. And in 2018, they're up against a lot of like
can we talk
stuff.
About you're still spinning.
I'm sorry.
You're cut off.
I'm done.
He was talking about the wig. The wig looked good.
She looked good.
I thought Scully looked good and the wig looked good.
Oh, Scully.
What did you forget about?
Mm-hmm.
What high? She was shocked and pissed. Miss Carter is the worst. This is pretty bad. This is possibly the worst thing.
There's some hate in this world right now.
This is possibly the worst thing.
Message retracted. Becky.
No.
Bring it. We can handle it.
This is honestly, it's possibly the worst thing. Like everything else leading up until that, I thought was actually pretty good, and then that happened.
It was a great episode, and that was the ultimate. Like we got you, yank. Right? Like we were so hooked.
No
like,
spoilers. Oh yeah, there's gonna be spoilers.
Oh yeah,
this is a spoiler discussion.
If we've said it a few times, spoiler alert. If you have not watched the episode, go away, unless you don't care. But shit has gone down. I apologize for cursing. We are so live. We are around the world, unless your country censors live YouTube.
I did notice she was a little bit raspy when she was in the hospital, but I think that's because she was tired and whispering.
It's too much science.
It's turning a freaking soap opera.
Science wears you out.
Next episode, Scully falls for. Well, they might hint and allude to Skinner having feelings for Scully, so that wouldn't. Yeah. Anyways, that wouldn't surprise me. She kissed Skinner before she kissed Mulder. And Mulder and Diana have had more action, probably on screen, more passionate action than Mulder and Scully. What are you doing?
Just speechless.
You haven't, but you want to know what happened? I can't watch it tomorrow. Spoil away. You don't want to know. You don't know. This is the.
How much have you watched?
The worst thing. No, they haven't.
How much have you watched of our live feed?
It is possibly the worst thing. Other than killing off a character, it's possibly one of the worst things that they could do.
I'd rather they just kill her off.
No, I don't know about
Not that. Diana Fowler.
Yeah, Diana could come back.
Yeah. Was the Fowler one killed?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Hey.
I don't remember most things from season.
Yeah, she did die. She did die, but I'm saying, so did Smoking Man. But science happened and put particles of Smoking Man's ashes back together. So now with the alien technology, if you burn, they can take your ashes and recreate you.
Yeah, so, as long as you have a little science left.
That grandfather that you got on your mantle in the urn, you can use the alien science to
only if they saved the science
back together and look as good as CSM.
Mm-hmm.
It's snowing in Wilmington, and CSM is William's father.
Those are the two headlines this evening. More at 11.
No, nobody ever died. No one truly dies in his universe, unless you want them to be alive and stay. Then they die and they don't come back.
You know what we should do? We should all join the West Coast at 11 p.m.
Did they watch it? But they didn't watch it with us.
No, the West Coast watches at 11 p.m.
Oh, do they?
8 p.m. West Coast. Only Central watches it at 7.
Oh, okay.
Because they watch at the same time as us, and they're an hour
no
behind.
Scars.
So,
yeah, they gave Spender. Well, Spender had one scar around the side.
His face looked messed up.
But
like
he did
it had
also.
been.
He also said in the AMA that he also had some type of access to his own science that could have repaired his face.
It's genetic.
Undergone plastic surgery.
It's the Spender family science.
Yeah, Spender got alien science.
Good genes.
And Mulder has been in contact with him because he had his number in his phone. So Spender looks good. I hit that now.
He's got like that geeky, cute, I'm 50 now, but I'm still available.
I didn't realize he was the guy that got hit by the car because we kept seeing that in the previews. And you only saw the back of his head.
Spender?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't hit. He missed the car. Missed him.
Well, I mean, chased.
He was chased.
Almost.
Oh, you didn't realize that was him?
Not during the previews.
Oh, it was clearly him.
Well, not until tonight. I didn't realize.
Oh, in the previews.
Yeah.
That's pretty sure.
I only hope Scully and Mulder relationship. Well, I think they said they're not going to be romantically involved. I think Chris already said they're not going to. There's not going to be a romance.
They're holding hands tonight.
We've had a lot of touching and holding hands. That's nothing new. Spender got hot. Spender daddy.
Spank it.
Chris Carter is the worst.
We've gotten that a few times tonight. Usually liver first. Spender daddy. Wow. People got daddy issues for Spender now. Well, puts Mulder off the hook, I guess.
This check got really weird. Science at home. He lies. Who's Spender?
CC brought the 2017 garbage fire into 2018.
Wow.
Fake news.
Okay, so we'll start on the West Coast in an hour. Okay. Oh, in Mexico.
Oh, cool. So, yeah, 11 p.m., 8 p.m. It's actually 48 minutes from now. We will rewatch it. We'll set it on play, and we can live tweet all over again like we never saw it. And then, we're right seconds before, we're like, hey, guess what's going to happen, California and Mexico?
They already know, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's why I'm glad I live in New York. That's the only reason.
I don't want to be on the West Coast anyway.
Yeah. I mean, award shows get a little too late for me, but.
Get your margarita, Mexico. After this.
Margarita, just get the tequila straight. You're going to need just straight tequila. Just start chugging Herradura, Don Julio.
Still no air date in the UK. That's some bullshit.
I am so sorry for that.
That's fucked.
Spoiler alert.
Wow. So now you're quiet.
I honestly have nothing to say, but I could keep talking. Never stopped me before. So I could fill some time. That's my specialty. But why? Oh, is that Walter? Wait. Earlier, someone said that what if CSM is Monica's father, but isn't her parents Mexican or something? Yeah, I mean, when you have science like CSM, ethnicity has no boundary. No, I was just joking. I just wonder how many kids are out there are fathered by
exactly.
CSM.
You watch the episode and then just skip the ending.
Yeah.
Don't watch that last few minutes of him in the car with Skinner. Carter is senile. He's mental, is what he is.
No, I think he's just as purposeful as Trump. In a horrible, scary way. Means every moment.
Bring about politics in my street.
Well, no, it's not about politics. It's like, oh, maybe he's crazy. Maybe he's insane. Maybe he's narcissistic. That could be true. But if hyper aware, talking about Chris Carter, hyper aware of every moment and totally purposeful. He did everything so that every comment you guys are saying on our stream and on Twitter right now and on wherever else people go, that other T, I don't go there myself. It's all cray. You said it. But it's all on purpose. Like I said, met the guy one time, and I walked away saying he had that look like I am screwing with you and enjoying every moment of it.
He's like a Kardashian. He's everywhere, even when we don't want him. I think he's worse than a Kardashian, honestly.
Less of a butt.
Yeah,
No booty.
like he has no booty
Just
to even
stick.
back it up.
Very
like,
skinny man.
The
Very
Kardashians
white.
got a little something going on with the booty, but like, dude.
Very Caucasian.
Yeah, he probably is laughing. He's probably like, what is going on? He might be on my stream.
Oh, he is so lurking right now.
Chris, we know you're watching.
We know.
We know.
We appreciate you.
We don't.
Because, because of you, we are here having this conversation. So on some level, we do appreciate you. But seriously, WTF.
We could be all jumping up on our couches because Mulder and Scully finally had a sex scene, and we're like, yay! And the horror woman, no, we're all here.
Well, it's 8 o'clock on Fox. You can only have so much
YouTube
sex.
therapy. Because Scully got impregnated by Smoking Man with science. Oh, that's not okay. Any type of violation of a woman, I know it was taken seriously this time. At least it wasn't meant a joke, but come on. Like, Scully's already been violated.
Many times.
Kind of like the D&D game Thrones, where they like to screw with people. Like a D&D Game of Thrones, yeah.
Right. Only they don't kill the main character. They just change the history.
Why the Bap Daddy? Oh, I didn't even put baby. I said, why the Bap Daddy?
Bap Daddy? Bap. I am speechless. I just don't know how to be speechless because I want to fill dead time with words. So who's that?
People are crying. You made the teenagers upset, Chris Carter.
I was crying at 7:59.
You upset the children in the fandom. I see child tears. This is not good. Children are upset and are crying.
Children behave.
Yes.
That's what they say when they're together.
Oh no. Yeah, what's going on? She's actually people are crying. This is not okay.
Is that? Who is that? I know that
Raisa.
person. Oh God. Yeah. It's sad to watch the earlier post on Twitter. Everyone excited and now. But you know what? Again, how many people are going to watch next week? Because they're like, holy shit, we got to watch this. So this is creating turmoil.
A lot of people are done.
No, but there are going to be all these new fans that watch next week. They're like,
no,
we have to watch this show.
No new fans are going to be like, what? They're going to be like, that's.
Oh, I'm telling you.
I think everyone felt the same. It was
like all Trump supporters, like, ooh, old white guys getting it.
It's sad to watch earlier posts. Everyone excited and sad. Everyone's like angsty.
Mulder and Scully have something. They have each other.
They don't even have that. They're not together. Because
they are, just not on
even
screen.
Even though they love each other,
yeah.
I
think he's there and she's moved on.
Want to be apart.
Every single moment with that looks shippy.
Every episode.
He's falling asleep and she's just like, what did I get myself into?
Every moment of them together looks like a Viagra commercial.
Mm.
So
the before picture.
Next week is a Monster of the Week, and the week after is a Monster of the Week, and the week after that is a Monster of the Week. Every week is a Monster of the Week. Listen, when I'm quiet, you don't talk.
Okay.
And then when I do talk, you talk over me.
Okay. Are you complaining or are you stating the obvious?
No, I'm shutting up now because I want you to say what you want to say so that I can say what I want to say. So
Matwa.
I want to lie.
I want to lie.
Can I say what I was trying to say?
But but wait, real quick. That's not like I want to tell a mistruth. That means I want to lie with Scully.
Gross. Can I say what I wanted to say?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have another mythology episode until the finale, and he said we're not gonna get answers about this until the finale. And I don't trust that we're actually gonna get on during the finale.
Nothing.
Frank Sputnitz, can you please come back?
Sputnitz?
Yeah.
The Russian spy satellite?
Well, no.
Sputnitz?
Not Sputnik. No, you're thinking Sputnik.
Sputnik. Oh, yeah, Sputnitz.
Sputnitz. That's what I said. Sputnitz.
Yeah. What if Scully had a miscarriage of his baby, and then Scully and Mulder does the fun? Oh God, I'm gonna start calling it the fun.
The fun?
Yeah.
What's the fun?
Booty call. Fun is the but
you're right.
Yeah, and she's pregnant with him, But when CSM thinks William is his son, and it's actually Mulder,
yeah,
double
the arc
twist.
is gonna the arc is gonna continue, and he did say there was an arc. Listen, you're gonna get us in trouble because you're not supposed to drink on YouTube.
Fair enough.
Not really. They don't like
Fruit
it.
beer.
Okay. Yeah, they've been picky about that, so you should probably cut yourself.
All right.
Yeah, they've been picky about that.
You go get a big tall glass of water.
So if you haven't watched the finale, I'm very sorry for what's coming, because you're gonna get all excited. It's gonna be great, and then at the very end, you're gonna want to throw up. If you have watched the finale, we're here for you. This is our therapy. And we just have to hope. What is that? What are you doing?
I will take notes now and be your therapist. And what does the finale make you feel?
On your wallet?
It's my little pad. And it's also like Star Trek. Hello.
You did throw up.
Beam
I
me
threw
up.
up in my mouth.
Just a little bit. How can we help you? Were you blinded by science when you were a child? Like in the face? Oh, oops, excuse me. I'm off. I'm done. I think I'm done. I did find this in the fridge. This is a rotten banana, and as I just tweeted, this represents my soul right about now.
That's the science penis.
This is the science
Smoking, yeah.
that impregnated.
Now YouTube's gonna get really mad at us. Why do you bring these bananas in the house if you're never gonna eat them? This keeps happening. Keep finding your old bananas.
Who said I'm not going to eat it?
You don't eat them. You're gonna eat that?
This would make a great milkshake at this point.
And then he does this all the time. He buys a banana, and then I find it in a weird spot, and it's like that.
See, the plan was to impregnate her naturally, but then
the science is called Bob.
This is why he resulted to in vitro IVF. I could do this all night.
Well, put the
Okay.
I'm watching it now. It doesn't look right. Old bananas drives it.
CSM's banana went blackface.
Oh no.
Oh, that just went too far. I apologize.
Walter!
That's too far. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I took it too far.
This is why we can't go live, because he always takes it too far.
This is why I can never be senator.
No, that's not why. It's because you're not a politician.
That happens. Banana makes me laugh again. Hey, what banana doesn't make one laugh?
Freaking banana.
No, it wasn't sure that you didn't do anything. Did you miss?
You missed his racist
I made a horrible racist joke. So I wasn't even like I made a racist joke. It was a comment that was just inappropriate, and I crossed the line. Whatever your name is, 2020. Oh yeah. There you go. I'm Walter, and I want to be your president.
He'd still make a better president.
Oh my!
Why are you guys disappointed? Well, Joel,
I didn't say I was disappointed.
We were all hyped. We thought that it was a great episode until the very end, when the rug got pulled under us, and we've been misled for 17 years. You're channeling CC, blurry lines. Oh
no, that's Bill Clinton. I was almost first man.
I'm glad you didn't entertain you, Elena.
Yeah, we have a good time. You guys, when you got in New York, come see our comedy show. We do a comedy show on the weekends.
Shameless
plug. Shameless plug. And a 2-hour video, gotta say at least once. And I've always wanted to vote. I always wanted to go into politics, but I think I have such a low tolerance for BS that I just couldn't do the parliamentary thing. You know?
No, you don't. You're like, you gotta.
I would get fined for saying "f you" like every freaking day, and I don't have like a big curse.
You get mad when someone like cuts you off on the highway.
Yeah, I can't deal with that.
Oh, in New York City. Well, our shows are in New York.
Yeah, we're in New York City and Manhattan, and lived right across the river in Jersey. But basically,
about what? So you're new to the channel. Okay, so we watched. Did you watch the X-Files season 11 premiere? Because this is what we watched, and it was great until the very end. Cool, you're in New York too. Yay.
Hey.
Okay, here's my show. So it was great until
Sweet.
It was great until the very end.
Yeah.
When we were told that the smoking man is the father.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Sorry, you're gonna get spoiled here. Colleen, I'm not a page. Or no, sorry, that's Charnette.
Thank you, Charnette.
Charnette has been to our show several times. So, and ended up in the show a few times. If you come, you might end up in it.
Don't repeat it, please. It's like la 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 la.
It's like saying Voldemort.
I'm a little baby.
It was so.
Yeah.
Smoking Man revealed that William is his son.
Anyone else like see it coming? Like, oh wait, no,
yes,
don't.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
We're all there. We're all there.
We're all like,
it's
no,
like we're all just like, oh look, they're holding hands. Oh, it's so cute. He's safe. He cut the guy's throat. Holy crap, Mulder, badass saving guy. And then the wait, no. Before Skedder even says who's the father, it's like, and I texted no, like 5 or 6 no's because I saw it coming. And then he said it. I went, no, seriously, no. And then I did a video of me saying, no. Oh, excuse me.
So this is my reaction. It's a pissed off photo of Brick.
You got bricked.
This is my screensaver.
That's what we're gonna call it.
Brick.
Chris Carter bricked us. It's like the new Rickroll.
I have to.
He's got bricked by Chris Carter.
Like, anytime I'm in a bad mood, I see this photo of Brick growling, looking mad, and it makes me laugh. So that's why I made it my screensaver. It's freaking adorable.
So you can see.
I don't have my own cat. I have Brick as my screensaver.
You can tell. Tweet 1 was right before they made the announcement. I saw it coming, and tweet 2 was like right after, and then I have a video.
No, we've been talking about this in spoilers, people, because they've been saying, "Oh, are they trying to say that people have been? Oh, that pissed off Brick." Yeah, because someone was pretending to be David on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
Brick got mad.
Of course, you can't read my phone with the glare, but yeah, go to @WaltFrazier on Twitter, and you'll see my tweets. Another shameless plug.
What, you're playing your tweets? Yeah, here we go.
I don't think can they see it? Maybe you have my screen was too bright. I couldn't see it.
I'm tweeting.
Oh, you're tweeting it. Oh, okay. Yeah. So
mood. That's my mood.
So I'm a little jealous. Oh, none of my friends are this funny. Oh, but we're your friends.
Really? Damn, we're not even that funny.
We're all friends. We're all friends here. And if you haven't met us, other than a few idiots out there, realize that we are friends with everybody out there. We, if you're at an event, come hang out. I don't know if you're in New York going to David's listening party on the 20th this month. Come say hello. We'll be there, and we're looking forward to it. They just dropped the price too, right? I think that's it's going to be fun.
Oh yeah.
The January 20th. Go to pledgemusic.com. Go to David Music.
Now you're playing your
David@covenymusic.com, and January 20th. Village
I just
Lantern.
Tweeted, if you go to @Larissa,
somewhere in the village.
What the tip down? What is it? This camera that's bright or the phone?
Little tip turn down brightness. Oh yeah, you can't see our phones when I held up my phone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So sorry about that. And I always avoid the little tips.
Yeah, I tweeted a picture of the bricks. If you go to my Twitter, you'll see it. @Larissa, you'll see it.
Well, we have shows almost every weekend in Times Square, but we're going to be in Australia with David at the end of February. So
not with David,
we'll be in the same room with him at least 6 or 7 times. Like we're going to a few of his concerts, and we're going to New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah, we're just gonna
because we're nuts. But seriously, we go. In Europe, we met like hundreds of amazing people, and we have some amazing friends out there, and it's just we're all kind of brought together by the X-Files and by being fans of David and Jillian and Mitch and everybody else. But we just get together and have a great time. And, sharing our love for the fandom.
You're going to go to the listening party, Sharnette?
Oh, cool. Awesome. Cool. That's going to be fun.
I think that's going to be fun because you know what? The band's going to be there.
Yeah. The whole band.
Band.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about
the band, Elwood.
No, I'm excited about the band.
I love the band.
Like, I'm almost looking more forward to
Pat's going to be there?
Yeah, your boyfriend. Yeah.
I like Pat.
Yeah, the band is awesome. Yeah, so we're going to go to Australia. We're crazy.
Yeah, and New Zealand.
In New Zealand.
I'm looking forward to it.
We're missing one show because they're all close together.
So we're gonna skip Wellington.
Yeah, because they're like right next to. I don't know how he's gonna do that. He's crazy.
We'll get some beef Wellington in Auckland.
Beef Wellington.
Yeah. Oh, I love beef Wellington. When it's prepared right.
Yeah.
So I like food. Let's get onto that subject. So I don't know what to expect at this point. And I think I'm most upset by tonight's revelation is that we're going to get Monster of the Week next week.
They're going to they said they're going to keep talking about it. They're going to continue the arc.
They're going to deal with it.
But we know what they don't know. It's called dramatic irony. When the audience knows something, when the audience knows something that the characters don't know, it's called dramatic irony.
Like I just have this image of Mitch Pileggi right now dancing in underwear like, I know everything now. I know. That's nothing how Mitch sounds.
Jillian and David gets on stage while we're there and announce they're engaged. Let me know. Okay. I think you have a better chance of the Tooth Fairy coming and doing a dance.
Well, they had that alternate universe episode, right? The universe, they've been like married with grandkids by now. Like 25 years ago, they met. Like,
so episode 4,
is this the right office?
Episode 4 is the alternate.
A week later, they got married.
That's supposed to be one of the stronger episodes.
Darren Morgan?
Is like Darren and Glenn. I get them confused.
Is that the comedy episode?
Brothers.
The Doppelganger?
No, the Doppelganger is a Chris Carter episode that he wrote, and it's a comedy, and that's episode 3 plus 1. That's episode 3.
I got a bad feeling.
Did you hear about them in the green room? Stop it, Sharnette. Stop with your fake news.
Ante-room or green room?
Green. No, stop. It's fake news. Sharnette.
Mulder Scully or David Jillian?
Yeah, it's fake news. Yeah, Sharnette put a fake news out. Sent an anonymous fake news tip to Tumblr.
Oh no.
And this was 3 years ago. Because
that one. Yeah.
And guess what? Everybody bought it. Everybody. And to this day, this fake news story still makes the round because
now you're throwing her under the bus though by telling the world.
She doesn't care.
Yeah, but it's like our own private Idaho.
Okay. Idaho?
I don't know.
She's laughing. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. She doesn't know what story it is. I'm just telling you.
I trust CSM as much as I trust Chris Carter.
Just anonymous tips on Tumblr that you read because could be fake news and people just screwing with the fandom. But
it was very moist in Vancouver.
We were in Vancouver and it was freaking disgusting. It's like I don't care.
Yeah, it's not warm and moist. I'll tell you what.
It's cold.
It's chilly.
All right.
It's a cold shower.
3:30 a.m. Wow.
Good night, England.
You can have nice dreams of.
Wait, 3:30 a.m. It was like 2:15 a second ago. How long have we been on this thing?
No.
Oh, we're like running an hour and a half.
She's in the UK.
No, but like she started watching this at 2:15 a.m. or 2:45 a.m.
I can rewatch that now after what we saw.
You can't rewatch it?
No, I don't think so.
No, we're gonna rewatch with the West Coast.
No.
No?
I don't think so.
I have to watch. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch this.
We love you guys too.
This is gonna be like the movie. Watch it. This is gonna be like the movie in 1998. I'm gonna watch it like 3 times.
We're gonna watch. We're gonna go.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go to sleep. Actually.
Canada. Oh Canada. Oh Canada. I don't know all the words.
That's all he knows.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight.
I'm going to go to sleep.
In the jungle,
and I'm not going to post that Reddit video that I made about Chris because I don't feel bad for him anymore. I felt bad. I was like, oh man, all these people were rude to Chris. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even.
No, you should re-record a quick little thing. Says this is what I made before watching the episode, and everything of sympathy in this video I rescind, but here it is.
Can you watch on the Fox app with the West Coast if I'm on the East Coast? Yeah, if you have Fox, I think you can. I don't know. Is it on Fox? I don't know enough about the Fox
app. We DVR'd it, so I'm just going to replay it with the commercials.
Oh, and the audio was not lining up. I hope
our audio was off.
It was off.
That's been happening a lot lately.
It looked like it was dubbed.
What show did we watch recently on TV? Or like a real TV show?
Gifted? That was a real TV show.
No, another TV, like Gifted or something a couple weeks ago. That was, I think it was Fox too.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming on and watching us and being part of our discussion.
Yeah, and this is only the beginning. I think we're going to be just on for the next 72
we'll
hours.
Do every episode.
Oh no, we're just going to stay on.
No, we're not.
And I'll get some toothpicks and some coffee.
No, we'll be here next week.
And some Red Bull, and I'm just going to stay on. Just be here because I need answers.
We'll do a stream, except for when we go to Australia, we're not going to be here. So I don't think we're going to be able to do a stream. So when do we leave for Australia? The 12th?
I don't think I'm going to have any lives after. Are we going to go live? Yeah, we'll go live. Yeah, we're leaving. We're going to miss probably episode 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I hope we can watch it in Australia.
Yeah. Are they showing it down under, or is it on the app?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
You better. Or maybe like David can get us.
There you go. Charnette will do a live stream.
Oh, there you go. There we go. Maybe David's people.
She's funnier commentary than us anyway.
Can David like get us copies of the episode? We can all watch him in Australia.
That's asking quite a lot.
That's asking a lot.
That's asking a lot.
Hey, Brick,
can
you hook us up? Because we're going to be like with you. And well, you know, like down under. I'm assuming.
Down under?
I assume we're gonna leave them home for 3 weeks.
So you're gonna bring the dog on the plane and take him all over?
We're bringing the cat, aren't we?
No.
Oh.
All right, guys, we're gonna go because it's been a while, and I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, have a good night.